This 39 Dunedin News Bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on 39 Dunedin News, the leader of the Labour Party tours the worst hit flood areas of South Dunedin and offers solutions. Hundreds packed the town hall to discuss many topics, including the tensions between local and central government. And injuries due to hazardous substances is on a decline. We'll take a look at what's behind the reduction. Good evening, Dunedin. I'm Rebecca Dupree. Labour leader Andrew Little has visited South Dunedin today alongside a contingent of MPs and social service agency stakeholders. The group wandered around the areas hardest hit by last year's floods, looking at the handful of houses still empty more than a year on. And Little took the opportunity to offer up his party's plan to fix some of the issues.
A few more suits than usual in South Dunedin. Labour leader Andrew Little is being shown around the parts of the suburb hardest hit by last year's floods. He believes the area would benefit from a proposed housing renewal policy, which he says would be well underway within the first two terms, should the party win the next election.
Looking at, more kind of intensification of housing, more modern sort of housing stock, the semi-detached, the terraced housing, those sorts of style of housing and design.
While acknowledging the area has an issue with a high water table, Mayor Dave Cull is echoing the need for redevelopment.
We don't have all the solutions to that, but what I would say is that what we need to be doing is treating the challenges in South Dunedin as an opportunity. We know that the housing has needed upgrading for a very long time. We know that the urban fabric needed upgrading. So let's take the opportunity when we've got other challenges to look at how we do that and turn a negative into a positive.
Dunedin South MP Claire Curran was among those helping place sandbags on the night of the main June flood. She says now it's about looking at what can be done in the long term.
While Labor's not yet in government, at least we're starting to have that conversation about the fact that this is too big an issue just for local government to deal with. And it's great to have central Parliament and local government walking alongside, looking at the state of the housing.
Presbyterian Support Otago Chief Executive Gillian Bremner says the agency remains inundated with people still affected by fallout from the floods. She's ready to see something tangible done as soon as possible.
People need some certainty in terms of the future, where they live now. They want to know what's going to happen in the next 12 months, what's going to happen in the next 5 years. So I think the opportunity to actually have a bit more of a focused approach to the challenges that South Dunedin actually present, in particular the old housing stock, but also the rising sea level.
The walk around the suburb concluded at Bathgate Park School, which was closed for several days due to last year's floods. Daryl Baser, 39 Dunedin News.
The Otago Regional Council has released more information around its plans to streamline the Dunedin bus network. It comes a couple of weeks after a group of residents expressed their concerns about a lack of consultation on the changes. From August the 15th, a new 5-zone fare structure will replace the current 7-zone structure. Council Manager of Support Services Gerard Collings says it'll reduce the number of fare change points, making it easier for users to see how much their travel will cost. The new fare zones are part of a series of changes adopted in the Otago Regional Council's latest public transport plan. The country's annual local government conference is back in Dunedin for the first time in almost a decade. More than 560 delegates have piled into the town hall to discuss how to make New Zealand a better place to live and work. But it's also serving as a way to address the tension between local and central governments.
A case of the tail wagging the dog? Politics is all about power and influence. Around 560 members of the Local Government New Zealand organisation, which comprises mayors, deputy mayors and councillors, are in Dunedin this week. There's always friction between central and local government. However, Local Government New Zealand President Lawrence Yule says the relationship is going okay.
Well, we have a very good relationship, and there is always friction. In any Western world, we have levels of democracy and levels of governance. There is always a friction between who does what, who's in charge, who has the power, who has the money.
Yule says so far the event is going to plan and the country's local body elected officials are getting on with the job. He outlines the reasons why it has taken so many years for the event to return to Dunedin.
Effectively, we were waiting for the upgrade of this wonderful centre. This is a fabulous centre. It's truly national in its significance, and Dunedin's able to host such conferences. While the refurbishment was going on, we couldn't clearly come here, and equally at the same time, Christchurch has been out of action because of earthquake issues. So it's been a while, but we're thrilled to be back in Dunedin.
He says this year's Local Government New Zealand conference is all about how local bodies can work more effectively for the communities that have elected them. The conference at the Town Hall closes tomorrow afternoon. Daryl Baser, 39, Dunedin News.
2 vehicles have been found burnt out after being stolen over the weekend. The cars were both Nissan Pulsars and were stolen overnight on Saturday. One was found near the Chisholm Park golf course, while the other was located near Kettle Park. The remains of both vehicles have been taken to the Dunedin Central Police Station for forensic testing. Sergeant John Hedges believes the events are linked, and he suggests the cars may have been stolen for parts. The number of children being hospitalised with hazardous substance injuries is decreasing. Environment Minister Dr Nick Smith has visited the National Poisons Centre in Dunedin to share the latest statistics, and staff say it's a testament to the work they're doing every day.
Delivering good news in person. Minister for the Environment Dr Nick Smith has visited the National Poison Centre to share his latest report into the number of children hospitalised with hazardous substances injuries. They've dropped 40% over the past 8 years, something staff here are pleased about.
He's been made aware that hospitalisations from serious ingestions of chemicals has actually reduced over the last 4 years, which is quite pleasing. Some of that's to do with changes in packaging and labelling, some public awareness, but also too that the work that the National Poison Centre does in reducing the number of people that are being presented to hospital.
The report also shows that the overall number of hospitalisations across all age groups has dropped by more than 100 in that time frame. They're figures that staff at the Poison Centre aren't surprised with, as they say hospitalisations are very preventable.
Of the 35,000 calls that we receive annually here at the Poison Centre, approximately 70% of those can safely be managed at home. So that means you don't always have to rush off to the hospital. Your child's not always going to die from ingesting a poisoning. But it's about having that reassurance and phoning us up and knowing whether your child's going to be okay and what action to take.
Toddlers remain the most vulnerable to poison-related injuries, with rates 3 times that of other age groups. Many injuries occur because cleaning and chemical products are left within reach of young children, and that's where staff here can help.
The National Poison Centre is a service unit within the Department of Preventive and Social Medicine here at the University of Otago. It's a 24-hour toll-free helpline, so if anybody's ingested a toxic substance, either children accidentally or even someone deliberately sometimes, they know that they can call us 24 hours a day, speak to a highly trained poisons expert and get the right advice.
Smith says the next step in the government's program to further reduce harm is a partnership project between Housing New Zealand and the EPA. The program is aimed at ensuring all homes have safe storage for hazardous substances by working with tenants. Ruby McAndrew, 39, Dunedin News.
Still to come on 39 Dunedin News, why thousands of dollars worth of art is taken over the walls of the railway station, and Kaikorai wins the Premier Club rugby season, and the captain couldn't be happier.
Hi kids, if you'd like to enter a competition and win a trip for you and 2 friends from Ho to school in a fire truck, see the competition details below.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell menswear, it fits.
Wooltech have the experience and the expertise to supply a wide range of high-quality New Zealand-made products and can manufacture customised products to meet your individual requirements. Wooltech, great people, great products, great service.
Thinking of services for older people, think Enliven. Enliven is a service philosophy where people come first. Enliven is about choice, activity, relationships, respect and security. You can enliven your health, your friendships, your life, no matter what your age. For more information, go to pearsotago.org.nz or call 4777 115.
You can make a difference for the SPCA this Cupcake Day. It's the sweetest way to help animals in need. For more details, go to spcacupcakeday.co.nz.
Mobility Solutions Centre Dunedin provides products to improve your independence, comfort and safety. Contact the team at 4777 195 or visit mobilitysolutioncentre.co.nz.
And mums and dads, we've got a great competition for you too. You can win a fire extinguisher and a fire blanket for your home. Just see the details below.
Welcome back. The country's export log prices have dipped to a 7-month low. Agri HQ's monthly survey of exporters, forest owners and sawmillers show the decrease is due to a stronger local currency and weaker prices in the key export markets. The average wharf gate price for New Zealand A-grade logs dropped to $114 in July, down $2 a tonne from June. It's the lowest level since January, where the price was $115 a tonne. And on that note, let's take a look at today's markets. The NZX 50 has closed the day up 91 points. It's now at 7,317. The Dow Jones is up 54 points. To the exchange rates, the Kiwi dollar is up against the yen, but we are down against the other currencies we follow. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of art is on display at the Dunedin railway station. The pieces have been put up for the annual Edinburgh Realty Premier Art Awards, and Otago Art Society Vice President Nick Dempster joins us now to talk about it. Good evening.
Hi.
Why are these art awards being held?
These awards are held every year. They're an annual exhibition. The sponsors put up the money for it and we host it.
And who prepares the works? Who puts them forward?
All the artists put in entries and then they're selected by the judge, and it's up to the Art Society volunteers to hang and present the work as best they can.
How many entries did you get?
We got 247 entries this year.
Is that quite a lot?
It's up on last year by about 20 or 30.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how many are on display?
We've managed to display 209 works, which is one of the biggest shows that we put on.
Yeah. So the exhibition and the awards then has grown over the years?
It has, steadily. This is the 10th award, so it's a decade-long run thing, and it's artists are really getting behind it now. It seems to be coming into their stride, and long may it continue.
Now, who's decided which pieces are hung on the walls to this point?
Well, the judge obviously has made all the decisions so far. And the work's actually all hung and just waiting for Saturday when it's open to the public.
And did the public decide the final wins?
There is a People's Choice, and that's decided by the public that come in, and it's announced at the end of the exhibition. But the judge has actually picked his first, second, third and 2 merit awards, and the sponsors, Edinburgh Realty, also have their own merit award, so they get to choose that themselves.
Are we allowed to know who the judge is?
Yes, it's a local artist, Peter Cleverley. We're very honoured to have his input and his experience this year, and I think he's done a really, really good job.
What are the standout works in your opinion?
Well, it's a bit hard for me because being attached to the Arts Society and actually having work in there myself, I do have to be slightly diplomatic. I will say we've got a lot of artists from around the South Island. It's been overwhelming actually. A lot of Christchurch-based artists who have never exhibited with us before, and just to see something new and exciting is really quite something. So I'm always interested in the new artists that I've not seen before and what they're doing.
Is it just open to people in the South Island, or is it New Zealand wide? No,
it's only open to people in the South Island or Otago Arts Society members. So you don't have to, you can be a member of the Arts Society anywhere in New Zealand.
Oh wow! Have any themes emerged?
No, it's pretty varied. It's with that many artworks, it's very eclectic, and that's the one really good thing about the Art Society and this award in particular, is that it allows a real mix of artists to come together and be exhibited in one space.
And what kind of artworks are we talking about? Are we talking about paintings hung on a wall, or pottery, or sewing, or all of the above?
No, it's more of a painting or 2D art award. And this is the sponsors' sort of decision to do this. So we're it's basically just 2D painting, monoprints, anything in any sort of 2D medium.
And it's open now, the public can browse?
It opens on Saturday at 10 o'clock. If you want to get an early look, you can join the Otago Art Society and come along on Friday with the other members and the artists for the prize giving.
Wonderful. Otago Art Society Vice President Nick Dempster, thanks so much for your time.
No, thank you.
After the break on 39 Dunedin News, Slow and Steady wins the local Premier Club rugby race, and we'll find out what's in store weather-wise for tomorrow.
Help delay the signs of ageing with Collagen Plus from Silverhorn. Collagen Plus helps supplement your body's own natural production of collagen, giving you firmer, healthier, younger looking skin, shinier, healthier hair and stronger nails. It's restoring your beauty from within, and it's great value. 3-month supply, that's 180 capsules, is just $98. We'll pay the courier charge to you, and we'll give you a luxurious face cream as well. Beauty from the inside and the outside. Give us a call today, 0800 502 402.
We need your help to rebuild our animal centre urgently. Please give a little today.
We're a 25 Moray Place at Dog with Tails Cafe and Bar. So we take coffee very seriously. We do what's called contract roasting, so we're creating our own roasting profile and then doing our own blends. We're really focused on the craft of what we're doing. You know, we're going back, instead of going on mass-produced sort of cheap things, we're taking the time to really craft what we're making. Make it so anyone can come here and have a feed and be able to get something they're able to eat or that they want to eat as well. You're kind of getting a taste of cafes from all around the world when you come here.
You can make a difference for the SPCA this Cupcake Day. It's the sweetest way to help animals in need. For more details, go to spcacupcakeday.co.nz.
Driving Miss Daisy is a safe, friendly and reliable companion driving service.
Hello Jean, where are we off to today?
We form genuine friendships with our clients and help them to remain independent. Thousands of Driving Miss Daisy clients and their families love our caring, affordable service. Call us today for a quote on 0800 948 432 or visit drivingmissdaisy.co.nz. Driving Miss Daisy, for the gift of independence.
Every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Mobility Solutions Centre Dunedin provides products to improve your independence, comfort and safety. Contact the team at 4777 195 or visit mobilitysolutioncentre.co.nz.
And mums and dads, we've got a great competition for you too. You can win a fire extinguisher and a fire blanket for your home. Just see the details below.
We need your help to rebuild our animal centre urgently. Please give a little today.
Welcome back. All Blacks coach Steve Hansen will retain his position through to the next Rugby World Cup in 2019. His previous contract was set to expire next year following the British and Irish Lions 3-test tour. The 57-year-old has been involved in the side's 2 back-to-back World Cup successes in the past 8 years, and he's lost just 3 of 57 All Blacks tests as head coach. After almost 20 years, Kaikorai is once again at the top of Premier Rugby. The side defeated Dunedin 29 points to 22 in Saturday's final at Forsyth Bar Stadium. And despite a slow start to the season, the winning captain couldn't be happier with how it's finished.
Celebrating a hard-fought victory, the Kaikorai men's side have emerged victorious against Dunedin for the Premier Club Rugby final under the roof. While Captain Blair Tweed is thrilled with the win, he says it wasn't an easy match.
We knew it was going to be a tight arm wrestle. We knew no team was going to give an inch, and no team was a clear winner at any stage in the game. It was always anyone's game.
Kaikorai went into the break with a 13-6 lead, but Dunedin wasn't giving up without a fight. But the eventual win came down to the Demons remaining strong up front.
We knew we had to be strong. We knew we had to have a strong scrum. We knew they were going to target us here, and probably we thought they were going to use a line-out drive a wee bit more, but we were ready for that. But just out wide, we had sort of lethal with Spency and Jonesy and Logan Moore and guys like that in the midfield, they just played unreal.
The past few weeks has seen the Kaikorai side take part in several must-win games. It's a challenge Tweed says his side has risen to, despite a slow start to the season.
It's been building all season towards this. We had probably a bit of a slow start of the season, but a young team were just built towards the end of the season. Got a bit of mettle to the boys, so they just don't give up out there, and it showed today.
The last time they won the Premier Shield was in 1997, when coach Andy Hunter was captain of the side. Now, after almost 20 years, it'll be back in the Kaikorai club rooms, where these guys hope it stays. Ruby McAndrew, 39, Dunedin News.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on 39 Dunedin News. Opposition leader Andrew Little has toured the areas worst hit by last year's floods, promising future solutions should Labor be elected. A local government conference is on in the city, bringing together hundreds of mayors and councillors to talk about improving the work they do. And the number of hospitalisations due to hazardous substances is significantly decreasing, thanks in part to the National Poison Centre. Well, it's time now to find out what's going to be in tomorrow's Otago Daily Times, and we're joined by Phil Somerville. What have you got for us, Phil?
Well, there's often interesting things from the court, and today the Dunedin IT consultant jailed for 2 years and 2 months for tax evasion, so look for the details on that. Editorial tomorrow's on the Olympic and the decision not to ban Russia and the tarnished reputation of the Olympics. It's not going to be quite so easy to watch them this year, is it? Anyway. Future of Sammy's Entertainment Centre, looking pretty shaky. There was hearings on that today, and things haven't gone that well on that front. Tomorrow's the travel page day, main features on Northland, and then there's a second page on the world's great beaches. It's a Lonely Planet thing, and a sample's been chosen, and there are about 8 on the page with the pictures and stories, and one of them's from Dunedin, and I will be very surprised if any of the viewers and readers can guess which that beach is. So there's a little challenge overnight to see when they get the paper in the morning if they guess this beach. First clue is it's not from this part of the country.
Oh, we'll find out in tomorrow's ODT. Thanks, Phil. Time now for local weather.
This 39 Dunedin News weather update proudly brought to you in association with Silverhorn's Emu Oil.
And Here is our chilly city view. It's taken of snow on the Mangatuas from the top of the motorway. Around the city at 3 o'clock today, a little bit cool, but warmer than yesterday. 8 degrees in the central city and the gardens and 9 on the Tairi. To the situation in today's southwest flow is easing. A milder westerly airstream will cover the country from Wednesday. Well, to the forecast for the main towns on the lower South Island for tomorrow, cloud increasing with nor'westers for Invercargill, Gore and Te Anau. The winds will be northerly in Alexandra with high cloud there and a high of 12. And nor'westers with high cloud for Queenstown, Oamaru, Wanaka and Twizel, highs of around 12 or 13 degrees. Fine but cold here in Dunedin tonight with a low of 1. Tomorrow, sunny periods at first, but high cloud will increase and we'll have north to northwest winds developing, going for a high of 12. And on Wednesday, a few spots of rain with nor'westers, otherwise fine, and a high of 13. And finally, to the Otago Pallet Fires tidal and fishing information. High tide tomorrow morning is at 20 to 9 and low tide follows at 3:30. And fishing conditions will be at their best at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. And that is local news for Monday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.
This 39 Dunedin News Bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.